The first thing that probably comes to mind when you think of taking a cruise is sunny, warm weather, Caribbean beaches, lounging by the pool, and lots of fun in the sun. It is no surprise that most people cruise during the summer months, but let me tell you, winter cruising can have a lot to offer. Not only can it offer a nice respite from the cold weather in your hometown, but you might also be able to visit locations that are not available during the summer months. Hi, I'm Raquel, and welcome to the channel where I talk about all things related to cruising, especially for those over 50. In this video, I'm going to share a few reasons why you might want to consider cruising during the winter months. Do you have a winter cruise coming up, or do you have any tips for people cruising during the winter? If so, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, let's get into it. Let's face it, once we reach a certain age, we tend to value peace and tranquility over the hustle and bustle. Not to say we don't want to party and have a good time, but if I can avoid a crowd, then I'm all for it. During the summer months, you can expect your sailing to be at full or close to full capacity and probably filled with a lot of kids. This makes sense because most families with young children have to vacation during the summer months when the kids are out of school. One benefit of a winter cruise is that your sailing is likely to be less crowded, which, in my opinion, makes for a more enjoyable cruising experience. Just think, shorter lines at the buffet, less competition for good seats in the theater, or even easier access to your favorite slot machine. Since more people are interested in summer cruises, the cost for them is usually higher than the same itinerary on a winter cruise. It's just demand and supply. Of course, another reason for the lower cost is that the weather in the winter is a little unpredictable, but if you are prepared, you will find lots of fun things to do even in inclement weather. Another bonus to a winter cruise is that hurricane season is over. And that means there'll be less of a chance that your itinerary will be changed because of weather. Also, depending on your destination, you might actually experience calmer seas during this time of travel, which, if you are susceptible to motion sickness, can really be a big deal. Most sailings in November and December will be holiday themed, which, in my opinion, makes a cruise ship even more beautiful. Even more than the holiday decor, many cruise lines will offer special holiday themed meals and entertainment if you are cruising over the Christmas holiday, which can make a winter cruise a unique way to celebrate the holiday season. I don't know about you guys, but since the pandemic, I've been more open to non-traditional ways to celebrate the holidays. While I still love cooking for my family and friends, I also like the idea of having it all done for me so that I can just sit back and really enjoy the time with my loved ones. Cruising during the winter can give you the opportunity to take in some postcard views that would be impossible to see otherwise. Sailing through the icy fjords and seeing a snow-capped mountain is an experience like no other. A winter cruise can also be a good opportunity to see the Northern Lights. One thing on my bucket list is to take a European Christmas markets cruise. These cruises allow you to visit multiple beautiful European cities and experience the local culture while being immersed in their traditional holiday celebrations. Another benefit to cruising during the winter is that the ports will be a lot less crowded. The downside to that is that some seasonal shops may actually be closed, but for me, the trade-off is worth it because it will be so much more peaceful and easier to get around. In peak season, I've had to wait over 45 minutes for a taxi, but in the off season, they will probably be lined up waiting to take you where you need to go. The one caveat is if you are actually sailing on the Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's holiday, as these tend to be very popular travel dates. The cost will be much cheaper, and the ship will usually still be decorated for the holiday season if you instead can travel just adjacent to those main holiday dates. So, if you're interested in experiencing a winter cruise, the first thing you might want to consider is your destination. If you are looking for a warm weather respite, locations in the Southern Hemisphere will be your best choice. If you want a true winter wonderland, head north. Some locations that are great in the winter are the Caribbean, especially the Southern Caribbean, the Mexican Riviera, and of course, the European Christmas markets. Wherever you decide, be prepared for a unique cruising experience and making winter memories that will last a lifetime. I hope that you found this video informative, and I'd love it if you gave it a like. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And as always, thank you for watching.